She is now on the Arby's payroll, is what is happening, and maybe Arby's is going to snap back to relevance.
The drama surrounding Caitlin Clark and the WNBA right now feels like something out of a Hollywood script. You have a rookie phenom whose mere presence is rewriting the economics of the league, whose every shot and bruise has become a headline, and whose market value has sent tremors from locker rooms to boardrooms. And at the heart of it all sits a question that no one in WNBA leadership seems willing to answer. Where exactly did that $75 million go? The same $75 million the players effectively gave up 16% of to help market the league, to supposedly elevate its brand and visibility, and to set the stage for the kind of superstardom that Clark now embodies. Because let's be clear, Caitlin Clark is not just playing basketball. She is carrying a league on her shoulders while being hacked, elbowed, and body-checked like she stumbled into a hockey rink by accident. Every night, she's taking hits that would make NFL safeties flinch, and the officials are staring into the middle distance like someone muted their whistle. Yet there she is, night after night, dropping logo threes with sniper precision, creating viral highlights, and keeping the WNBA in the national conversation in a way it hasn't been for decades. And then comes the business side of things, which is where this saga goes from compelling to almost absurd. Players agreed to give up 16% in their CBA to help fund the league's marketing, to create
everybody that has gotten ridiculously popular this year with the Indiana
equity that would supposedly lift everyone. But here we are, and instead of a united branding push, the most impactful image of the season isn't a Nike billboard, a Gatorade ad, or a league-produced highlight reel. It's Sophie Cunningham walking into a game wearing a "Hot Girls Eat Arby's" t-shirt and breaking the internet. That shirt sold out in a day. Arby's, of all brands, managed to do what the league has spent years and millions trying to accomplish: create a viral WNBA moment that translated directly into dollars and cultural relevance. The irony is painful. Nike, the league's biggest apparel partner, has been plotting something huge in the background: the Caitlin Clark effect on steroids, a multi-year, multi-million-dollar investment designed to turn her into the face of women's basketball. Reports of an 8-year, $28 million deal have surfaced, a figure that some veterans are openly grumbling about because they've been grinding for years without anything close to that kind of bag. But from a business perspective, it's simple. She moves product. She moves tickets. She moves the needle. And more importantly, she moves people. Caitlin Clark is living.
I made a prediction that she was going to be the second most popular player on this.
Proof of unmeasurable greatness. That phrase might sound dramatic, but consider the ripple effect. Indiana Fever's net value has jumped from $90 million to $340 million in the short span of her rookie season. Attendance is up 50% league-wide. Road games featuring Clark have seen ticket prices spike 140%. Merchandise sales through Fanatics are up 500%, with Dick's Sporting Goods reporting a 233% increase in WNBA gear. In short, she is the tide that's lifting all boats, and yet she's doing it while earning a rookie salary of just $76,000 for a 4-month season, less than some NBA players pay in parking tickets. Meanwhile, she's absorbing punishment that would send most rookies straight to the trainer's room. Every drive to the hoop is a calculated risk. Every cut through the lane could be met with a shoulder, an elbow, or worse, a basketball play that leaves her on the hardwood. And the league's response? A shrug and a smile for the cameras. The double standard is glaring. Male superstars are protected like crown jewels, while Clark is treated like a piñata in sneakers. Yet she doesn't lash out. She doesn't stage a
team by the end of the year, and then of course there was the big incident during the Connecticut Sun game.
Social media campaign or call out officials by name. She just keeps hooping, keeps smiling, and keeps cashing checks that reflect the true market power she wields. And the fans? They see everything. They're not blind to the cheap shots or the blatant non-calls. They've turned games into real-time crime scene investigations, rewinding clips to determine whether a missed elbow should have been a flagrant. They're emotionally invested because they can see the stakes. This isn't just a basketball season. It's the beginning of a new era for women's sports. Caitlin Clark is the face of it, whether the league was ready or not. Her rise has also thrown a harsh spotlight on the WNBA's leadership and its marketing missteps. The $75 million that was supposed to turbocharge the league's brand seems almost invisible in comparison to the organic momentum generated by Clark and a handful of authentic personalities like Sophie Cunningham. Players gave up a slice of equity for a promise that feels unfulfilled when viral energy is coming from roast beef merch instead of official campaigns. It's a reminder that fans crave authenticity, not committee-approved storylines. And through it all, Clark remains the calm eye of the storm. Her composure is borderline superhuman. She gets hacked, shoved, and
by the end of that game, she was known as Caitlin Clark's enforcer.
Bruised on national television and responds with little more than an eye roll or a subtle shake of the head. No flops. No meltdowns. Just pure focus and an understanding that her game is the loudest answer to any critic. She's like a walking, talking answer key to a test the rest of the league hasn't studied for. When the season ends and the numbers are tallied, the narrative will be impossible to ignore. She's not just good for ratings, she's reshaping the financial future of the league. Nike knows it. Sponsors know it. Even the haters know it, deep down. That's why every hard foul, every eye poke, every snide comment on social media only fuels the machine. Because for every detractor trying to diminish her impact, there are 10 more fans buying tickets, jerseys, and Arby's t-shirts in solidarity. Caitlin Clark isn't waiting for the league to protect her or validate her. She's
right, the one that's got her back. At times, it feels like the only one that's got her back.
She's building her own empire in real time, turning every hit into a headline and every headline into history. Her greatness is unbothered, undeniable, and unstoppable. And while the WNBA scrambles to figure out how to leverage this moment without tripping over its own bureaucracy, Clark is already on to the next play, the next endorsement, the next viral clip that will make even her critics tune in. The real question now isn't whether she'll survive this gauntlet. She's already thriving in it. The question is whether the WNBA can catch up to the phenomenon it accidentally stumbled into. Because love her or hate her, Caitlin Clark is the best thing to happen to this league in decades. And every time she hits a logo 3 with a defender hanging off her shoulder, history doesn't just whisper, it screams. If you've been watching this season unfold, you know this isn't just basketball. This is the story of a player rewriting the rules on and off the court, a league racing to keep up, and a fan base that's growing louder by the day. Like, subscribe, and join the conversation, because this ride is just getting started, and Caitlin Clark is driving it straight into the history books.